It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. Love and tradition of the grand design, some people say, is even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls, 'cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting out of every scene. Days go by, the family.
The Saints and the Colts have survived some close games on their way of being perfect, but Week 14 should be the ultimate litmus test for these two undefeated powerhouses. First, the Colts faced a weakened but strong Broncos team. While Kyle Orton should be healthy to start, I see Peyton Manning doing what he does best and winning a close one at home, which would guarantee home field advantage for the Colts throughout the playoffs. For the Saints, their close win over the Redskins in overtime showed that they should never let their guard down. So despite facing a weak Falcons team, Drew Brees will keep the action going and get the easy win inside the Dome, which should give the Saints at least a first-round bye in the playoffs. After a big Sunday night game, the Cardinals shook the Vikings to their very core. The Cardinals are looking to be working on all four cylinders right now. This week, they'll face a divisional foe in the 49ers. I see the Cardinals winning the game and clinching the NFC West for the second year. The Vikings, after that big loss, need to try to man up. With a win, they can clinch a spot in the playoffs, and I see them doing it.
Child, please.
Sorry, Ocha. I just think the Vikings can finally
Go kiss the baby
and get to the playoffs with a nice win over the Bengals. The Oakland Raiders, as bad as they are, continue to upset some of the league's best teams. This week, it was a surprising win over the Steelers. Let's celebrate the win by talking to the owner himself. Joining me on the frenzy right now on the phone, the man himself, the owner of the Oakland Raiders, Mr. Al Davis. Mr. Davis, welcome to the frenzy. Mr. Davis, who this? Yeah, it's Russell franchise from the franchise. Russell, I told you we weren't going to start you for the rest of the season. Just sit on the bench and enjoy the money. Now, I got a question. All right. Why do you think the teams like Eagles, Steelers, and the Bengals don't take you so seriously? Come on, man. We're the Oakland Raiders. We have fans that dress up as gay pirates every week. Hell, our mascot is the same mascot some gangs use. Who's going to take us seriously? Well, I also heard around the league that you're putting up 10% of the ownership stock in the Oakland Raiders up for grabs. Can you explain the reasoning why you did this? Somebody's got to pay the salary bus of the league. Plus, I'm getting old. You can only turn 100 years old twice. I got to get out while the getting is good. Look, I already spent the money for a new commercial to advertise it. There's a team in the West that used to be good. They won a Super Bowl with a great coach. And now look at them. They're just losers. Now you can own the stock. Buy them while the buying is good. You want the Oakland Raiders, you buy the Oakland Raiders. Well, the Raiders are looking for a buyer, but most importantly, a win this week. I see them getting that win with a huge victory over the Redskins. Tebow knows that the battle for his NFL career could be coming to a close, and it looks like two teams might get a crack at him. The Panthers and the Rams look like they want a piece of him, but I see a third team coming back out of nowhere. That's right, the Jaguars want a piece of Tebow, especially if they want to get out of the proverbial NFL blackout zone. Also, the Jaguars have a stake in the final wildcard spot for the AFC. I see the Jags improving their spot by defeating the Dolphins at home. As for the others, the Panthers won't be able to stop the Patriots from breaking a 2-game losing streak. In this Super Bowl rematch, Patriots win big. In another Super Bowl rematch, the Rams won't gain any ground either as Vince Young leads the Titans to a victory. The Bucs will be stopped by the Jets as well. The Texans went back into the limelight of the NFL playoff talk.
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me?
I see them getting close by beating the Seahawks, but only if they don't rely so much on Chris Brown. In the least important division battle this week, the Steelers will come back strong after that Oakland loss with a big win over the Cleveland Clowns. Whereas in a somewhat big battle for a division, I'll take the Packers holding on to the last spot in the NFC wildcard by beating their longtime rivals, the Bears. Joe Flacco wants to forget about his Monday night loss against the Packers. What better chance of doing this than with a big win over the Lions? The NFC East is looking to be a big boiling pot of trouble. There are 2 games on the docket this week with heavy playoff implications that could either help a team or destroy a team. And one of those games leads up to my upset pick for Week 14. The Eagles and Giants meet up for only the second time this season, but while a big win over the Cowboys might be a nice ego boost for the Giants, the Eagles look too tough to beat. Give me the Eagles over the Giants. However, the road might not be easy for the Cowboys as they face another divisional leader, the Chargers. Give me Rivers and LT to give Romo and the boys a run for their money and score a big upset in Dallas. Well, those are my picks for Week 14. Next week, I'll try to do a little bit better. Hey, within the next 2 weeks, expect my cool list to come out as a separate video outside of the frenzy. Also, subscribe to my video channel at the corner right there to get the jump on next week's episode. I'm Russell Franchise, reminding you as always, thank you for watching my videos, and remember, my picks are so good, you can take them to the bank! But I wouldn't advise that. Oh, did I do that?